Chicago's business community breathing a sigh of relief. That's how critics of the Bring Chicago Home initiative in the city are framing the apparent loss of the referendum last night.
While votes are still being counted, it appears the effort to raise the transfer tax on million-dollar homes to help fight homelessness has failed. CBS 2 political reporter Chris Tye is live at City Hall with what happens now as one of Mayor Johnson's marquee campaign promises is rejected. Chris.
Jim and Erica, critics say that this program, this policy, this referendum that went before voters was too thin on details of where the money would go and too heavy when it come to the taxes that it would take, and that this was not just a tax on millionaires. There's also a bigger question looming of, is this the first signal that voters are kind of reversing course against the progressive wave of Democratic politics in Chicago that swept Brandon Johnson into office last year? The question now becomes, what is next? Well, the effort cannot come back on the ballot in November. City rules require a cooling off period before it can be put before voters again. Alderman Brandon Riley, who opposed the plan, says this pumps the brakes on the mayor's progressive approach that he says would have put the city on a really bad path economically. He says the city already spends $200 million a year on homelessness, and that this may be a moment in time to reevaluate how that money's being spent.
It's certainly a pump the brakes on the mayor's agenda. It's been aggressive against the business community here, and some would say we have a hostile business environment in Chicago as a result.
No one said it was going to be easy, but the fact of the matter is, in this moment, you have very low turnout. The progressive agenda is not dedicated to one issue. This is the unique thing about running an entire city of Chicago. You get to address everything.
The mayor, a former teacher himself, says Chicagoans who voted against this measure didn't, quote, understand the assignment. He also said he was frustrated with the limitations placed on him as mayor. Those opposed to this used Mayor Johnson himself as a reason to vote no. He says he wanted to get in the game and fight back more robustly. You'll hear more of that part of the story tonight on our news at 6. For now, live at City Hall, Chris Tye, CBS 2 News.
Chris, thank you.